All right, we've got an Aquarius full moon here, the counterpart to this Leo new moon that we just had, and sorry, I'm adjusting to losing the trees in the front of my house, and now it's scorching in here, which is fine. You know, San Francisco, it's very rarely warm, but I'll take it where I can get it. But still, I'm getting used to this situation. That's why I'm shiny. But I'm really enjoying the synchronicity in these cards today. The colors and the themes, and particularly these two cards, the Justice cards, two different decks, all of these 4 different decks, and in 2 different decks I got the same card, Justice. Slightly different looks to them, but still a similar vibe in both of them, and a similar meaning in terms of what is going on with us right now. Right now, we are collectively needing to be very sincere with ourselves, to be very sure about what choices we're making and why we're making them, and what is causing us to go down the paths that we're going on. Because as we all know, there's a lot going on in the world, not just inside of us, but we are constantly affected by the things that are happening outside of us. And some of us don't have the privilege of having a home, water, food, you know? And so we are feeling the ramifications of that and trying to atone for that. In some people are, some people aren't, but I'm concentrating on the ones hopefully that are. And Justice card is really asking us to like get to the point of what decisions and choices that we're making, be sincere and honest and understanding and focused on ourselves and what choices we're making, because that reverberates outwards. And so this is a gladiola, and I wrote some things down about the gladiola when I was studying this card. Passion, infatuation, something to really be thinking about. What are you infatuated with? Like, what are you drawing your energy from? What excites you? What gets you out of bed and motivates you to do anything, to live every single day? And understanding how that interplays with how you take care of yourself. It's a lot to manage self-care, community care, taking action against things that are unjust in this world. But the Justice card is literally saying, hey, it's time to make the right decisions, and to figure out what those right decisions are requires a level of awareness that you may or may not be cultivating right now. But it's really important that you get right while you can, because we need all of the soldiers out here. If you know, like, there's like, it's kind of war. I don't know if y'all noticed, but it's kind of war out here. So let's get together. Let's figure out how we can take best care of ourselves so that we can also do the things that we need to do. Like, I'm watching Hong Kong, and I'm so like excited to see the people come out the way that they do. And I know that there's levels of that we have done here, but it's hard because there's a lot of distractions for us. There's a lot of things that can keep us away from the choices that are best for us, because people with resources who are hoarding all of these things don't want us to be empowered. So really the Justice card is like, cut the bullshit, get to the meat of the situation. What is it that you need to do to be in your right relation with this world and follow your passion, so that you can be a contributing mutual aid member to this world, instead of an individual who is just out to get theirs? Everybody else be damned. We can do better than that. And then we have the Rabbit, which is reaffirming this message of fertility, creativity, quick movements, constant alertness. Like, the thing about their eyes is they're able to see a nearly 360 view at all times. Their ears are incredible, and they can hear every little thing that's going on around them. That's what keeps them alive. And also they reproduce like rabbits. And so this is, I'm not necessarily telling everybody to go out and have a ton of babies. That's not what this card is saying necessarily. If you want to, by all means do what you, but what I'm saying is bring your creativity to the forefront. Bring it with the quickness, because the rabbit is coming with the quickness. And also this contemplative chewing, like, they have to chew, otherwise their teeth will like grow through their mouth. So they have to constantly be chewing, they have to constantly be contemplating and being aware of everything around them and creating constantly and staying grounded. They're burrowing animals. So this is asking you to like sit in your body and get grounded and see what the earth has for you and what you can give to the earth. And the last card, Indigo, classic clairvoyance, it says it below it, and it's the third eye chakra. So this is very much about what are you witnessing, like what is it that is being called to your attention. It is for you, it is a message for you. Spirit speaks in symbolism, spirit speaks in pictures, in little snippets of things that you hear. There's all kinds of ways in which spirit is speaking to you, but it's up to you to be able to listen. It's up to you to be able to witness what you need to witness and to move with that. So challenge yourself to not think of everything as a coincidence, but think of it as something that was specifically for you. And if you were constantly getting messages that were specifically for you, you would know how best to maneuver your life. You could listen to the messages that are in your body, the messages that are coming in from outside. All kinds of messages are constantly coming towards you. And this is like, please tune into your pineal gland so that you can know where you should be going next. It's going to help you out. This mostly speaking to myself, but hopefully helpful for other people too. So really be on your game, be creative, be grounded as much as possible, be aware as much as possible, and understand that now is the time for justice. Whatever that means to you, it's happening. And some people, like white supremacists, justice to them means killing all brown people. So what does justice look like to us? The more that we have that defined, the more that we can counteract that ridiculousness. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next week.